Hola, yo soy Trino Trevino y les doy la bienvenida al Club Tesoro. Well, thank you very much for your time and for joining here for this interview. If people don't know, you represent the project VIZE. For the 5% of people that probably don't know about you yet, how can you explain how VIZE sounds in general?
How VIZE sounds in general. Short in 3 words, maybe a hook, a build-up, a bass that slaps, and unexpected collaborations and sounds that we want to release every time.
And if people look for you on the web or on the DSPs like Spotify, Apple, etc., they found your music, and a lot of them can see that you are very associated with this slap house genre, no, or category, or however we want to call it. So why did you decide at the beginning? Because I mean, you're very eclectic. This we can talk later on the interview, but mainly a lot of people know about you because of this genre. And why did you start like with this movement?
Because we named it. You mean why we named it Slap House?
Yeah, or why did you feel comfortable in that genre specifically when producing music?
We started 2 years ago with our first single, Glad You Came, and it was a new sound, and we liked this sound really much, so we started with it. And the name Slap House came from also 2 years ago. We sat in a car with our manager and we showed him a demo, and he told us, "Oh, that sounds so slappy." And just kidding. He said we call it Slap House, and some days later or some weeks later we told it all guys on the parties, all the festivals, and now you can find a playlist on Spotify with Slap House. It's crazy.
Yeah, you create a global movement. I mean, a lot of people right now are talking a lot about the genre, and it's I mean, you should feel super glad, no, that you created this whole.
It's crazy because it was just kidding, we said in the car it was just kidding about the name, and now it's normal.
But that's how the best creative ideas in music come, no, like when you're just like having fun and everything flows in general.
Inspiration from the crowd and the party, and
and also if people look for your profiles right now, you have a lot of new music this 2021, and of course it sounds not only in slap house. I think that you like touch a lot of genres in general. So how has been your creative process so far this year, and the releases you've been sharing with the audience?
I think it's really important for artists to develop, and so you see it on our releases. And in the beginning of the year we released our LP Prog House, different sound with rock elements, more more club friendlier. We thought it's the right moment to show our fans a different side of VIZE, but we also want to we want to stand for who we are. We want to stand for our normal sound, but also for Off of My Mind. You hear that it sounds different from our perspective. It's more a pop song, but definitely with a VIZE stamp on it. So, and also in the future we want to show you some unexpected collaborations, unexpected sounds, and we have a really special song in the beginning of September. It's really important for us. We love this song, and in some weeks you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, looking forward to that surprise. And also you said something very important, that is the collaborations, because of course you have a lot of songs released as yourselves as VIZE. But if people look for you, you also have a lot of collaborations. I recently was listening a lot. 2 weeks ago, I was at the beach listening to your track Of My Mind with Icona Pop, which is pretty amazing. I mean, the vibe combined with the landscape of the beach was amazing. So I really find it like a perfect match of that track being played there. And I mean, I do think that making collaborations has I mean, I don't know if for you must be if it's a hard process, or how do you combine two different projects? Because I mean, Icona Pop, people know that they already are inside electronic music, no? But
Yeah.
of course, combining your talent with them, how does it work?
Yeah, every time is for us. We try to combine, to connect the different music worlds together. For example, with Icona Pop, the Icona Pop music world and our music world in one song, and that's that's how we do it. And for example, with the Icona Pop song, for us it's more a pop song, yeah? And it sounds more different to our slap house, but also you can hear it's a VIZE song, and that's an important thing, to connect the different worlds together to one world every time. Also with our single before with Papa Roach, the rock sound from Papa Roach, and they had a long break. They don't release any song, and then came with something like this with us together in a collab. Super crazy. Yeah.
And do you find it hard to understand how they see their music, and how do you adapt it to yourself, or how, or is for you guys super simple, like you receive the ideas and then start to work, or how does it?
No, it's and yeah, not every time super simple, but it's every time nice to choose the elements together, to some elements from, for example, Papa Roach, our elements to one song. This is nice to combine the different genres. Yeah.
And when you are creating these tracks, what do you have in mind? Like you're like imagining the dance floor or a festival, or yeah, like what scenario you have in your mind at that moment?
Yeah, music is for us is all about emotions, and that's what we want to share with all our songs, emotions. And what you said, the festivals, the parties, we missed it so much. We missed the feedback from the people.
Yeah.
Last year we released every week, almost every week, a song or a remix, and we never had the feedback direct from the crowd. We had the feedback from social media, from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, from the streams on Spotify, but we don't have the direct feedback from the festivals. So
yeah, I mean, you have like a super amazing feedback in, for example, in Spotify. If people look at your profile, you have millions of plays in your track, so of course people are very happy with what you guys been making so far, no?
But you're right, and it's crazy for us, really crazy, unbelievable. If we see the streams on Spotify every day, but it's not all for us. We really missed in the last years the festivals, to see the people in front of the stage while playing our music. So people, dancing, celebrating, emotions, the feedback. Yeah, and hopefully it comes back to normal. Also, in Mexico.
Yeah, for sure. What has been like this one place, or it could be several places, where you never thought your music could reach, and now you're seeing a lot of feedback from people writing to you in Instagram or in Facebook or whatever, about like saying, guys, we love your music over here. Like, what was this unexpected place on earth?
For example, Mexico. 3 days ago, someone wrote us on Instagram, guys, we love your music, waiting for you. Mexico is waiting for you. So, okay, I write back, let's go. Let's do it. I shared it on Instagram in the story. I said, Mexico, let's go.
Awesome. Yeah.
Asia, all countries that are far away from Germany. It's crazy. Yeah. America, South America, Africa, Asia, Japan, crazy.
And also, I think that, I mean, the success you guys have till now has been amazing. I mean, you also received like gold records and a lot of awards. I mean, in terms of the performance of your tracks, and I mean, probably when you've started the project, you had like some goals you wanted to achieve, and have you fulfilled them so far, or what could be some goals that you're trying to reach right now as a project?
The goals when we started our project was to find our own signature sound, that we achieved. I think we achieved it. because also you know
Yeah.
Slaphouse, yeah. And now one of our big goals is on the one hand to have to play on the biggest festivals in the world for Ultra in Mexico and Cancun and in Tomorrowland, so for example. And on the other hand, to have more collabs with unexpected artists or to create new sounds, yeah, for our fans. But we know that who we are, and we want to stay that for who we are, and we stay for unexpected collabs. Maybe a big goal for the future would be to collab with Justin Bieber.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, because of what you've guys been doing, I would not be surprised that could happen close enough. So let's hope that does happen.
Hopefully.
And also, how do you guys, if people haven't seen you on a live show, etc., how do you guys prepare like your session, your set, or however you decide to show your music on stage?
Every day I listen to our genre music every day, what we play on the show, to update it every day, and we play in the studio together and working for new edits that we want to play at the show for sure. And the routine before the show is that normally 10 minutes before the show, I prefer to don't want to talk with anybody, to stay just focus for myself and stay focused for the show, to transport to submit the vibes, the nice set, the perfect vibe for the people. And
yeah, for sure, that's important to maintain peace and calm on the mind, no? So you don't get contaminated with other things. I speak a lot with a lot of young DJs and producers around here in Latin America and Mexico also, and they always have like a lot of questions on how to achieve success in music or how to do the right track, etc. And I mean, you guys are a great example on a short time, because of some few years that you guys started with the project, and right now you're doing super well. What could be like your best tips or lessons you've learned so far in terms on how to show your music to the world and being successful?
One of the best lessons would or were that if you have a dream and believe in that dream or believe in that song, then believe yourself. If other people say no, it's not the right song, you have to change this, but believe in yourself and stop thinking, start doing. So every day work hard for it, work hard for your dreams. Maybe someday it comes true.
And on the creative process side, I mean, in terms of production, what would be also like your advices on that side?
Our production process normally, we meet in the studio with usually with songwriter team and different producers, and somebody has an idea, and then we work for this idea, and every day. So some days it worked pretty well, and we released a song like Off of My Mind. But some days more of that days we work for songs that we never released.
Yeah, so it's important to say that teamwork is necessary sometimes, no? To let them know that the ideas can flow better in a group sometimes.
Yeah. You have to calm down and believe in the music, and that what you want to do. So
awesome. Well, thank you very much, Joan, for your time and being part here of this interview. I also want to invite you to come to Mexico, of course, and have some tequilas over here. But also, if you want, if you want to say something else to your crowd over here in Latin America, they would be more than happy to know more about you guys. So, what can you say?
I hope that everything changed to normal, and I hope that we have a show in the near future in Latin America. See you guys, and hope if you want, you can follow our music journey on our socials: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, VIZE Music Official. Yeah.
So you said that you're very active on Instagram, no? So people can hit you there.
Our stories, you can follow our stories. It would be nice to have more from Mexico.
Yeah, for sure, they're gonna be more. Well, thank you very much for your time once again, and happy to be listening to all of your releases so far. It's been amazing. I mean, like I told you at the beginning, I've been listening to some of them already in all parts of Mexico. So I do know that they are working very well in different scenarios right now. So
guys in Mexico, stay tuned for our upcoming song in September.
Yeah, which you said is going to be amazing. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Currently,
thank you very much.
Only for this song.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Esto es un episodio más de El Club Tesoro. Mi nombre es Trino Trevino y les agradezco una vez más a todos ustedes que nos escuchan en todas partes del mundo. Recuerden compartir el podcast si es que les gustó, para que se puedan suscribir más de sus amigos y podamos comentar mucho más sobre estos temas. Yo estoy en las redes sociales como @TrinoDJ, así me encuentran como TrinoDJ en Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube y SoundCloud. Así como también pueden visitar mi sitio web, que es www.trinodj.com, donde cada semana estoy subiendo artículos relacionados al mundo de la música, así como entrevistas y también los programas de radio, donde cada semana estreno mucha música. Una vez más, les agradezco. Espero puedan comentar este podcast con todos sus amigos y me dará mucho gusto saber de ustedes en las redes sociales. Nos escuchamos el siguiente episodio. Hasta pronto.